It's shoot to kill. My name is Richard Che. I was originally born in Cambodia. First 10 years of my life, I was raised there, lived through the communist regime there. So we had a war between the two communist party. We got the North Vietnamese. They invaded Cambodia, but we were also a communist country. So the two fought, and then so they pushed all the way until they got to pretty much to the other side of the country. That puts us in Thailand. And so we immigrated to Thailand initially. When the war broke out, we started leaving our home. We continued to just migrate, just run, try to escape this war, right? Okay. It's supposed to be a 2-week journey, but it ended up taking 6 months. The North Vietnamese, the other communist party, they kind of lined themselves up in certain areas already where they know that the civilians are migrating to. And it's shoot to kill. It's not one of those things where they're going to capture you and try to take you somewhere type thing, okay? If you don't have a plan when that happens, when you're getting shot at, it's guaranteed that you're going to separate from your family. Okay, you need that family support. Week by week, we kept on doing this. We started out in the summer season, and it got into the monsoon season. And then every time we'd push forward and then come back, we go with, let's say, 5,000 people. When we get back, maybe a couple hundred are left. We don't have shelter. We're just sleeping amongst the leeches. The journey through that riverbank is very, very difficult. No end in sight on how we're going to cross this river. My brother was talking to my mom, and he was just asking her and said, "Mom, we're not going to make it, are we?" And she just said, "Look, we will always strive to stay alive. We will always do everything that we can to stay alive and stay together, but if it is meant that we're not going to make it, then we never stop trying." So we do the same thing. We get up in the morning, we walk along this riverbank. We came to this point, and lo and behold, there was this one gigantic tree that fell from one end of the river, from this end, and the tip of it reaches the other side. That's how we crossed. When we got there, we spent half of the day there, and I guess somebody called immigration. They came, picked us up to go to an immigration camp. People from the U.S. Embassy happened to be visiting, that camp at that time, and they said, "Okay, those of you that are interested in going to the U.S., you have to start applying." Okay, but we didn't get to come right away. They have to clear our health first before we can be sent here. We ended up qualifying ourselves to come. Somebody sponsored us in California. But for some reason, on the way here, as we're airborne, we somehow lost sponsorship. So we got to California finally. Everyone on the airplane, got off the plane and they have their sponsor. We got off the plane and then immediately got put back into the plane, and we were the only ones. And we don't speak a word of English, okay? We have no idea what's going on, okay? And then a couple hours later, we landed in this strange place, and it's all white. Regardless of all this thing that I'm telling you, once I'm here, I knew one thing, and that is we're safe. Okay, when you live life through all the things that I had experienced, to know that you have the next meal ready, you can't beat that. There is nothing that beats that.